Yes, so to do so, okay, I'm gonna just launch my recorder. So I believe you're able to see my screen, so let me just start that. New Flash player document. Immediately for screen again. The first thing I'm gonna do is to adjust my window. So I'm gonna adjust it. So here I'm gonna do a modification of the window here. So I'm gonna adjust it. Let's say 900s by 500s. They are fine. All right. Okay, good. So very fine, very fine. If I'd like to test, so it's very fine. It works very fine. So I may actually change the background still. Actually, I may change the background color. So I may change it into something like this one, for example. So, okay, yeah, good. So in my first position here, I'm going to insert. I'm going to do. So I'm answering the first question. Actually, I'm answering the first question, which is asking us to create an list of bouncing objects. Bouncing objects. So my framework, I'm going to generate a land for that. So I'm going to change the color. Double click here. Double click. One click. It would highlight the black. Double click with the border even. So the border, I'm going to change it into something like dark blue and leave this one to be green. Great. So test. Okay, this is the workspace. I'm going to use this one to create two balls to be bouncing. Sticking to the question, usually I'm doing what the question is asking us. I'm doing what the question is asking us. So, okay. The first object is a ball. So I'm creating a ball. I'm not gonna give it actually. Let's give it border in red. Content, let it be in yellow, something like this one. So I'm gonna create a ball. See here, it is actually generated in the format. Let's say form is not a regular circle. So to do so, I'm gonna press the shift in keyboard and press. It would give me actually a perfect circle. It cannot give me an oval shape. It is only a circle by pressing the shift. Okay, good. So to do so, I did it actually in the first position here. It has been happening in this first position. I'm gonna cancel everything, redo. So here in this first position, I put this object. I'm gonna generate a new layer to give the, let's say here, place. I'm gonna say here balls. I'm gonna say balls here in plural. Good. So see here the place where to put it is empty. It's an empty input point. I'm gonna generate my ball here now. So good. So I did it. I did it. Okay. The first thing to do here actually, since the question has asked us to make a moving object. So here I'm gonna start, for example, the first position here, the second position it would be here F6, and the object will be moved here, for example. After 10 steps it would be moved here. So good, good. The background here, this one here, or let's say the stand line, it has been disappeared in this position. It's not visible. To do so, I'm going to insert an F6 also. I'm going to insert an F6. or to make it actually frequent, it's not an F6. I'm going to generate an F5. It is a square. It's not a new view. It's still a continuation. This one here is a continuation. So fully, we are continuing only. But here we have a next step. Position 1, position 2, position 1, position 2. Let me test. See what happens. What's it doing? Yes, yes, yes. Good. It is bouncing somehow, but it's not visible. Let's say here. I'll come back to the first position. I'll come back to the first position. I'll come back to the first position. Click here the dot, and then after I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go here. The twin. I'm gonna change it into shape. Shape here. The twin here. I'm gonna change it into shape. Shape. See, the arrow has been appeared here to me. Let me test again. I'm gonna save first. Let me save my work. Save all. Save as. My documents. So here, documents. I'm gonna generate Flash Player. Flash Player. Okay, good. Inside, I'm gonna say here bouncing balls. Bouncing balls. Okay, I did it. Let me just test now. Yes, see now what is doing. It is moving smoothly, smoothly, smoothly. Again, again. Good, good. Then good, then good, then good. I'll stop. I come back. It is actually moving from top to down and disappears, starts again, disappears, starts again. I will make it bounce up and down, up and down, up and down. So this way here. And from this position, I will take it back to this position. To do so, I'll take the same time, 10 frames. من 1 ل 10. Then again, من 10 ل 20, another 10 frames. F6 here. في ال 20, F6. ولكن I'm going to take off. I'll tell you what. We may use the F7 even to generate an empty F7 here. The F7, yes, an empty point. See, an empty point. The F7 is an empty point here. And this empty point, I'm going to copy this frame here. I'm going to copy this frame here. Copy frame. Paste it here. Click here. Paste. I'm going to paste frames. Done. And I do the same step to bounce it from here. Come back. Change the twin to shape. Another arrow has appeared. Save my work. And let me test. Control Enter. See now. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Yeah, and let's say the background, the ground itself is disappearing and appearing, disappearing and appearing. Why? Because it is up to here only. We will extend it F5, F5. So we extend it. Yeah, those F6 and F5, they are only they are things to be inserted from here only. So all your controls, they are from here only. So yeah, good. So now. Yeah, it is bouncing. To make it realistic, to make it actually realistic in the sense of to bounce, a real ball, to bounce. Actually, once it is being reached to the ground, it will not come to the same level. See, the same level. No, it will come a little bit down. So here I'm going to move it from here to one, let's say this level here, somehow this way. Okay, good. So let's test. Not visible. Why? Because when it reaches here, it immediately comes back here. It is not the scenario. So we'll take it again to the ground. I'm going to generate another F7 here, F7, empty step, empty step. And in this F7, I'm going to copy this image here from here. Right click, copy the frames, paste them here, paste frames. Perfect. Let me test. See what it does. Yeah, It is a little bit visible to you, but let me continue. So here also again another F7, and I'll copy this one here. Copy frames, paste them here, and bring them down. I'll take it down a little bit. Great. Another F7, F7, and copy this one here now. Copy it and keep it as such. Ground. Paste the frames. Done. Now another F7, another F7. I'll copy this one here. Copy frames. Paste it here. Bring it down a bit now. It's fine. Let's generate another F7 here to copy this one. Copy frames, paste them here. Another F7, let it be the last one here. Another F7, yeah, and copy this one now to paste it here. And let's bring this ball a bit down. Yes, let's test now. Yes, it is very fine. It is much more. It is much more convenient. I'm gonna add another F7. I'm gonna add another F7 here. F7 to copy this one here. Paste them here. Then another F7 to copy this one here. To paste them here. And bring the ball down a bit. Yeah, very fine now. An F5 to the background. Let's say here to the ground itself. I'm going to change the name of this layer. Ground. Good. F5 here. F5 to extend, only to extend. Save everything. I'm going to save. Yes, I did. File save. What is the save? It is being saved. خلاص. It is Control S. Did. Okay, let's test now. Yeah, it is realistic somehow, but it is very slow. It is very slow. To do it actually, to be actually very realistic, I'm gonna minimize. I'm gonna minimize the frames in every block. In every block, I'm gonna minimize some frames. I'm gonna minimize. I'm gonna minimize. I'm gonna minimize. So from all, let's do that. So I'm gonna minimize 3 frames from each. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let it be 4. Let it be 4 frames. Delete frames. I'm gonna say clear frames, even though. No, clear frames is not fine. I don't. I need the delete itself. I need, yes, remove frames. Good. The same here. I'm gonna do 4 frames. Remove frames. I'm highlighting both layers, not only this layer. Both layers. I'm highlighting both layers. Remove frames. Another frame here in this block. Remove frames from this block also. Remove frames from this block also. See what I'm removing. Be careful when you do the remove here. Be careful which frames you are removing. I'm not touching the circles, the dots. I'm not touching. I'm not removing the dots. So be careful here when you remove. Remove. Okay, let me save. Yeah, happened. Control Enter. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, okay. So this is the first ball. We did it. We did it. Actually, I do not want it to repeat. I do not want it to repeat. I do not want it to repeat. So to do so, I'm going to generate a third layer. I'm going to say here actions. Actions. In here at the end here, I'm going to generate an F7. F7. I press the F7. I keep this one highlighted. I keep it highlighted, means I click it once. Then F9, I got it here. And I write stop, two parentheses. Save and test now. Yeah, happened. Stopped. It is not repeated. It is not rebouncing. So I repeat again. Great. So it stops. It bounces and it stops at the end. So here it is working very fine. It is working very fine. To do so, actually, we are done. Actually, it is said, the question has said two balls, not only one. It is asking us to do the thing for two balls. When I wrote the action, first of all, when I wrote the action here, stop, كتب لي A. There is a حرف A here. That is because we are writing action code here, action script. It is being annotated here. It is being annotated there. Okay. To continue here, I will create a button to manipulate the up and down here, the moving from the first layer or the first frame to the last, and the vice versa. Look him that. Tell me. Class. Lab. Yeah, 1:30. 1:30 to 2:40 or do something. I'm finished. I'm finished because I do not have the software. I'm recorded. They are with me. I'm finishing with the record. Yeah. 10 minutes. I'll come to you. I'll come to you, inshallah. I'll come to you. Sorry for that. So let's continue. Good. So I said let's create a layer to control. I'm going to give it buttons here. Give it the name buttons. Azrar. Okay. In here only, I'm going to generate an F7. Once we are at this level, I'm going to generate a button. Square. Give the color, for example, okay, I'm going to change the background here blue. I'm going to put it here. The button is here. Good. Change to this square. Double click. I'm going to change the border to yellow. Yes, for example. Great. So okay. I'm gonna change this one into a button. I'm gonna change this one into a button. Well, I can not for now. Not for now. We'll see it in a different lab. For now, I'll only create actually an action script on this one. Modify, convert to symbol. Let it be a button. Button from here, and press OK. I'm gonna give it here, for example, the name. No, leave it with the same name. So I'm gonna say button here. Button. Okay, here it is. It has appeared here, and this is the one. Okay, to do so, actually, I'm going to add an action to this button here. I'm going to add an action, means when I test, see, yes, here it appeared. When I come to this one, I need to click it. When I click it, it has to start bouncing. I'm going to add something here. See, I changed to a button. Now, double click, 2 clicks. I have 4 positions. Here. Good. I'm going to add another layer. Text. I'm going to say here, I'm going to insert actually a text here. I'm going to say here, restart. Okay, restart, good. I'm going to change the color of the restart here. Let's say I'm going to change into white. Great. No, the background, no, it's transparent. The background, let it be transparent. It's okay. Let's just move it to the center. somehow. Okay, great. Enough. Enough. Let's save. It is the save here. Let's come back. See, when I double click the button, it has entered me to the button inside. I'm going to come back to the scene, come back to the scene itself. Now I have a circle here. Let's test. Control Enter. The restart. When I click it, it is not doing anything now here. It is not doing anything. It is not doing anything. Anything. Nothing. 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 It has to take me back to rebounce the ball again. Let's do that. To do so, I'm going to double click on this button here, right click, actions. In the actions here, I'm going to say go to and stop. Go to and stop. Two parentheses. Go to and stop. Yes, okay. Go to and stop. Yes, okay. T capital, A capital, S capital. Go to where? We have to come from this one to the first layer, first, let's say, frame. I'm going to go to stop one. This one here. Go to and stop one. Simple. There is a problem here. On click here, I'm going to say here action. On click. Okay, I'll stop this one here. So let's just continue. I'm sorry for the video. Yeah. So there is more than one actually possibility. Let's just add this one to the same frame. Okay, let's just do that, and let's before I do anything, let's create a second wall. I'm gonna duplicate this one here. This is from the layer balls. I'm gonna say here, okay, I'm gonna generate second layer, ball 2. Let's say ball 2 somehow. So I'm gonna highlight all the layers, sorry, all the frames, copy the frames, paste them here, paste frames. Great. So to do so, I do not need this block here. So remove frames. Let me test. Yeah, very fine. So here, this one fully, I'm gonna take it somewhere. So here to this region. Great. Let's test again. No, no, it is not fine. It is not fine. So I'm gonna do, this is the frame where to end up, and this is the frame. Let me hide this one here. Come on, where to start? So this is the startup. The startup. Let it be here also. Let it be in parallel. Great. I'll remove this one here. Remove frame. Remove actually. Clear the frame. Clear the frame. Clear the frame. Clear all. I'm gonna clear clear keyframe. Clear keyframe or clear the frame. Both they are doing the same task. Come on. This one. Yeah, great. So here. Another 5 here. Yes, great. We are the same level. So first wall movement here. Second here. I'll do the same scenario. So F6 here. Bring it down. F. Before I do anything, just let me cancel. Let me cancel. Let me cancel. I canceled everything. At the beginning here, I'm going to change the colors. So this one here, double click. I'm going to change, for example, the background to be, let's say, blue somehow. Okay, the border will be, let it be yellow also, somehow. Very fine. Yes, the same design. I'm going to put it to the final one here. Let it be like that. Let it be like that. So okay, F6, bring it down. F6 here, F6 here, F6 here, F6 here, F6 here, F6 here, here, to be punctual. F6. Okay, let's do that now. So this one here, let it be there. This one, I'm gonna take it up a bit. This one, I'm gonna take it up a bit also. This one, to be sure that I'm right. This one also. Yes, here. Great. So here. Yes. Now let's run. I have an error. There is an error. I will fix it. Okay, it stopped. Let's try it again and see what. Verify. See the color at the end. It has been changed. What I want to. Let me just remove the action I put here earlier. I'll take it off. We'll redo it. We'll redo it. Just let's test. Okay, let's test again. See the color. See the color. It is changing the color. Actually, this is the task number 2 solution. Yes, perfect. Very wonderful. Very wonderful. Very wonderful. Very wonderful. Okay, great. Okay, I'll stop at this level here. I'll stop at this level because we need a full class for this button here. I'll stop at this level. So for now, I need you to implement the same scenario here actually, and you share it with me. I'll upload you all the video, save. Yeah, that's it. Actually, after doing all the activity today, whenever we test, we save the work now, and this is the final view. It's the flash movie here. When I double click it, this is our realization. This one you'll share it with me. This one you will share it with me. This one you will share it with me. I need to share this one with me in the classroom. So I'm gonna stop here. I'm gonna stop here.